Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Arkansas Bass Team Trail and Keep Arkansas Fishing. We hadn't done a video or a podcast in a while, so we thought we'd do one this afternoon, let y'all know a little bit about what we've got going on. First off, I think I want to tell y'all a little bit about one thing. We've got the Big Bass Extravaganza going on the Gray Lake. The city of Cattle Valley, Iron Mountain Lodge and Marina, and us have gotten together, and theoretically it's a big bass tournament. It don't cost you anything to enter. If you're on the Gray Lake between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. and catch pretty nice fish, run down to Iron Mountain Marina. There's a store. They'll weigh your fish. They'll take a picture of it. They'll send me a picture of it and the weight. We'll put it on social media, across 4 or 5 different platforms. And then at the end of each month, we'll pick it. We'll get whoever's got the largest fish will be the winner, and you'll get a $200 plus prize pack. I think for the month of August, the package was actually worth a little over $300. And it won't be the same every time, but it'll be some really neat stuff. And some great gift certificates. All right, well, there's that. So y'all come out there and just catch you a fish anytime you're fishing. From 7 to 7, 7 days a week. Iron Mountain Marina, they'll take care of it. All right, now on to, I want to thank a few people for this year, 2022, for our Arkansas Bass Team Trail tournaments and our Keep Arkansas Fishing stuff, and going into 2023, and we'll announce the schedule and everything also. But first off, I'd like to thank Mercury Outboards. They've been with us pretty much since the beginning. Farmers Insurance, Scott Dormany Agency there in Russellville. Frog Togs since day one, and I know we've gave y'all a train load of Frog Togs stuff through the years. We love it, wear it every day. If you don't keep up with what they've got, you need to look on their website. They've just got more things than you can imagine. Power pole. Most everybody's running power poles of some kind. We'll tell you that the original power pole is #1, and that's the way to go. Bob's Machine Shop, hydraulic jack plates. Every boat that we runs Bob Machine Shop on them. So y'all be sure and get those. All those guys just been wonderful to us. Everybody's always taking vacations. If you're not going to vacation here in the Diamond Lakes area, Lake Catherine, Lake Hamilton, the Gray Lake, Lake Ouachita, Lake Greason, if you don't want a vacation here, if you're one of these that wants to go to Florida, check out Plantation on the river. Good friends of mine own and operate it. It's a great place to go. It's not on the beachfront, but it's on a little river right there just off of the beach. They've got the golf courses, big pools, bars, the most amazing food that you could ever think of. So check them out. City of Hot Springs, City of Murfreesboro, City of Cattle Valley here, and then the Arkadelphia Alliance here in Arkadelphia also. There's just City of Cattle Valley and Arkadelphia Alliance, they supply us with this place to do all of our filming and lots of different things. And then I actually work here 2 days a week, so that's a lot of it. Powell Rods. We got hooked up with Powell Rods a couple of years ago. That's probably one of the best things we ever done. Keith is a wonderful guy. I don't get to visit with him very much, but He lives actually here in Hot Springs nowadays, so he moved from California to here. So just look at the Powell rods. We've gave away, gosh, I don't know how many Powell rods. Lots of them. And you can see 3 of them laying here that actually are mine that it's got brand new Curados on 2 and spinning reel on 1, and I hadn't even got line on all of them yet, but they turned out to be one of my favorite rods, so really check out Powell rods. AccuCull, you can get everything from a scale to weigh-in bags, anything to do with handling your fish, the weight and the culling and all that. They've got anything you need. They've got solid bags, mesh bags. You see at every tournament we've got, we use nothing but AccuCull bags. That's the solid bags and the mesh bags. Diamond Lakes, they have just been, without Diamond Lakes, we would not be having a tournament today, tomorrow, yesterday, any of them. They've just been wonderful to us. Academy Sports. What can I say about them except they are spectacular? We've been through, we started with Academy, and actually the guy that we got our first deal from with Academy, we are back with him this year and into next year. And in between, we've had 3 or 4 different marketing managers, but none of them drop the ball. They just keep on, and it's just never been anything but great. So they're phenomenal. K9 fishing line, that's what we use. Fluoro, braid. It's not real popular around here. You watch any of the crappie events that's going on across the country, K9 is top of the list at any of the crappie events. It just hasn't crossed over into the bass events that big yet, but Keith and I are using it every time we go fishing. So, which that isn't very often, but we do use it and are tickled to death with it. So, I'm going to take a break right now for a moment and give y'all a little sponsor hit there, and we'll come back and we'll give you the 2023 schedule.
This episode of the Keep Arkansas Fishing podcast is brought to you by Garmin. Garmin provides the most unique and innovative fishing sonar on the water. To learn more, visit Garmin.com or search Garmin Fish Hunt on all your social media platforms.
All right, we're back, and it's a good thing we took a break because I missed something in the sponsor list here a moment ago that I just have to mention because I can't tell you how happy we are about this. And it's been going on. This has been an ongoing deal for 2 years anyway. And we've played tag back and forth. We've sent all kinds of paperwork back and forth. And we finally got together and made a deal with Garmin here a while back. And we've just received our first shipment on Friday of last week, and I want to thank everybody at Garmin for what we went through and all of the putting up with us through this whole ordeal. But it's great having you on board, and every time you see us, you're going to hear something about Garmin, so get prepared. All right, now then, on to the schedule. For 2023, January the 14th, Lake Hamilton at the Fish Hatchery will be a team tournament. February the 18th at Swaha on Lake Greason will be a team tournament. March 4th and 5th on Lake Ouachita out of Mountain Harbor, we will have a big bass tournament. We done one here on the Gray this year, and it went pretty well, and We're going to try to follow that up with a little more of it this year. April 1st and 2nd, we will be right back here on Lake DeGray for a big bass tournament again at the Spillway. August the 5th, we will be on the Washita River in Camden, Arkansas for Rumble on the River. And that's a lot of different things there. But most everybody knows us for team tournaments. So we're doing 3 of those, 2 big basses. You know the team tournaments, you know pretty much what's going to go on there. We do have a little snake in the bag we're going to let out a little later. We're just like a little bit getting it all tied up. But on the big bass tournaments, here's something I want to talk to everybody about because some read, some don't. Big bass tournament is a great opportunity to bring your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, mother, father, sons, daughters, your neighbor that doesn't typically get to go fishing. You can carry somebody that's not really, this isn't a good term to use, but I'm going to put it this way, I'll change that. Carry somebody that just doesn't get to go fishing very often and would like to go. You're fishing for one fish. One cast can catch that one fish to win you everything. May not win you but $100. But I can tell you this right now, I don't know the overall payout right at the moment, but the hourlies will be $500, $400, $300, $200, and $100. We will have a men's division. We'll have a ladies division. We'll have a youth division. We'll have a first responders division. And we will also have a veterans division. So there's a lot of opportunities there for some people to make some pretty good pocket change. So y'all really look and think about somebody that you'd like to take fishing. It doesn't have to be a Kevin Van Dam or somebody like that. Like I say, to get some young ones or get somebody, your neighbor, just anybody that you'd like to spend a day with. And I pretty much promise you, you'll have some fun. Might even win you some money. So there's that. I'm going to add in this too, I didn't do it as the sponsors, but I do want to say, again, the City of Cattle Valley, City of Murfreesboro, Hot Springs, Mount Ida, Mountain Harbor, Iron Mountain, Swaha. Hey, these places that we go, this is, you know, we have to talk to them ahead of time. I've got all that locked down this year pretty early. Really proud of that. Proud of having the schedule out this early. So it's been on our social media for a little while, but we're wanting to get it out where a little more people can hear about it. And that's just kind of where we're at on this. So we'll take another little break here and be back in just a moment and finish this up and talk to y'all a little bit in a minute.
If you are interested in sponsoring the Keep Arkansas Fishing podcast, please send an email to info@arkansasbassteamtrail.net. Again, that is info@arkansasbassteamtrail.net. Please enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Just want to end the show by giving y'all all of our contact information, where you can find information about us and everything, what so on and so forth. First, our website, arkansasbassteamtrail.net. And then our Facebook and YouTube is Arkansas Bass Team Trail. 4 words. Each word starts with a capital letter. Instagram, Arkansas Bass Team Trail, one word, all small letters. Phone number for Keith Green is 501-844-5543. For me, James Arnold, 870-210-6706. Don't try to call me in the next few days because I plowed my phone underneath the dirt, so I don't have one at the moment. Or you can call anything to do with registrations. You can contact Erica Warden at 479-216-6697. And you'll probably have to leave her text message and she'll get back in touch with you. But that's where you can find out about everything. Facebook place is first. I can't even talk right. The Facebook page is where the news is generally put first, so that's the most up to date. It and Instagram. Usually the website's running just a little bit behind. And we'll have this video and stuff on our website sometime next week, with a little luck. If I can get Forrest, get going. So anyway, nice talking to y'all. We will, if we don't see you before, we will see you on January the 14th at Lake Hamilton, I hope. But we'll be back with some more podcasts and some more YouTube videos, so you'll be hearing a little something for us. Hopefully we can show you a big deer next trip. So anyway, good night, and y'all have a good one.